Leo, welcome to your general reading. I'm going to be taking a look at what action that you may need to take in order for the changes that will be coming to you. Then I'm going to take a look at any support systems that you may be able to find during this time, and then what you may gain from this transition, what you need to let go of, and any higher guidance. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The action that you need to take in order for this new change is Ace of Swords. This is about speaking your truth. This is about being honest with yourself, finding more clarity. For some of you, you could be writers or speakers. Support system, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe a coworker that you didn't necessarily get along with or you don't get along with could actually be a sense of unexpected support for you. Or it could be somebody that you don't generally get along with, but for some reason they may aid you in this transitionary period. The Ten of Swords in reverse for what you will be able to gain from this change. So this talks about evolution. This talks about overcoming fears, anxieties, or it can just talk about overcoming some type of past betrayal, either something that you did or something that somebody else did. What you need to let go of, the Sun in reverse. So this is one of your major arcana. So not believing in yourself, not being confident, which is not a huge Leo trait, but sometimes, you know, a lion's paws will get injured and they got to lick it up. You know what I mean? I know that sounds really weird. Higher guidance, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You are worth far more than you think you are. The overall theme for the reading, the Moon in reverse. Okay, so this could be a sense of something coming out, something that you're coming to a realization about. It could also talk about you not trusting yourself or about owning your own truth. So let's go ahead and take a look with that Ace of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Leo, for the action that they need to be taking. And the aces are action within itself. Page of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Geez, okay. The Eight of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups and the Four of Cups in reverse. This could be in regards to a love situation specifically. It seems like there's something that you need to be honest about, either in regards to the past or maybe something disruptive that you did. If it wasn't something disruptive that you did, then it's about somebody else. There could be something where you're needing to be truly honest with yourself. You could have been victimized or played a victim in the past or something like that. But there's a need to really revisit whatever this is. Can I get one more for that Ace of Swords? The Page of Swords. I heard you don't know everything. It seems like there's more to be learned about a past situation that you don't really know about. And I feel like it's in regards to some kind of love interest from the past. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be any sign, of course. But if this is about love specifically, then there could be somebody where you feel like you know something, but you actually don't. And I'm not saying that you don't know anything. I'm not saying that you don't have some truths, but I don't think you have the whole truth about a situation, whether it's about somebody's feelings, it's about the past, the intent, etc. Whatever the case may be, there's something more to be found out, or there's something more to be had about whatever the situation is. And if it's not about love specifically, then this is about past traumas that you feel like you can't let go of, or there's something holding you back from the past where you feel like you can't take a new leap of faith in your life because you feel like a victim, or because something occurred in your childhood that really hurt you and you still haven't been able to let go of. And for some of you, you have to talk to a therapist, or you have to talk to a friend who's almost therapeutic in order to move forward with whatever this is. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse for where you're going to be able to find support at this time. I heard uncommon. I don't know what that means. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hangman. Six of Cups, Two of Swords. All right. There's something or someone that you could be avoiding. And there's that Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, remember, this Ten of Swords is showing up in reverse for what you will gain from this change. And I feel like it's definitely something about the past, especially because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse for what's in your energy, and we have the Six of Cups on top of the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like you could be avoiding a soulmate, you could be avoiding a memory from the past specifically. It's almost like you haven't reconciled with something, or it's like you haven't come to terms with something, or it's like you don't want to look at it. To me, what it feels like, Leo, I think that for some of you, you really need to take a back seat, or you really need to take some time out for yourself. I mean, truly for yourself. I mean, when you're in your room, or I don't know if you got a meditation room or your office or wherever it is that you find peace, that's what you need to do, because there's something about you needing to gain perspective, or there could be a feminine energy around you with that Queen of Cups that could offer you perspective. And it could be somebody that you don't necessarily agree with, like you don't really see where they're coming from all the time, or somebody that you're not on the same page with. Because I feel like this individual, although while you guys are not on the same page or you have different viewpoints, this person could end up giving you some kind of awakening or revelation about self-worth issues, finances, or not feeling good enough about something. This could be like a childhood wound of not feeling good enough or something like that. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles could be something from a financial standpoint as well, but then I saw the Empress in reverse. So I'm wondering if that's more, this is somebody who's willing to offer you some form of insight, or even make some kind of small sacrifice, so that way you can come into your power, you can see what it is that you're worth. Because sometimes it just takes one conversation. Sometimes it takes one conversation with somebody that maybe we feel like we don't like, and we're like, holy crap, well, I didn't expect that. Yeah, you know how many times I have forced myself to watch somebody online that I absolutely despise, or that I have decided that I despise or that I hate, and then I end up learning something and having a complete freaking revelation about myself or about my views. Sometimes we have to do that. And I know I talk about this all the time, and if you're tired of it, I'm sorry. But instead of keeping ourselves with one narrow perspective all the time, it's kind of like with the it's kind of like with the bowling balls, right? Like, not to sound corny, but it's like you go to a bowling alley and you put those little rubber things on the side, right? Because you're like, oh, well, no, I always want to make sure I hit it. I always want to make sure I hit it, right? But it's like that so much like narrows it. Like it's putting you in this safe little box. And it's like sometimes you got to lose, or sometimes you got to gut it. You know what I mean? To be able to learn something. So I feel like that you have to take the safety net off, if that makes sense. Okay. So let's take a look at what you're going to gain from this change. Tell me about that Ten of Swords in reverse, please. The Seven of Cups, Temperance in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. Wow, the Five of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. There you are, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. What's that Ace of Cups? Three Swords. And the Empress in reverse. Okay, got it. Like I said, there's definitely some okay, so I'm getting two storylines. For some of you, there's definitely a lot of self-worth, self-value issues, not feeling good enough, feeling like you constantly have to give in order to receive even a look your way, or, what you feel like you deserve. And then even then you put in all of that energy and all of that fight, and you still feel like you don't get what it is that you deserve. And there's something here that's going to help you realize this. It's like once you revisit something, once you start speaking your truth, or once you start kind of digging into your past, or once you don't try to avoid whatever's in your past anymore, looking back at it, etc., it's like there's an opportunity that comes to you where it's going to allow you to give yourself more love, or to love yourself more. Look at yourself a little bit differently as well, especially with that Ace of Swords. And for some of you, it's like you look in the mirror and you're just seeing your adult self. You're not seeing your child, like your child self. Because it's like that person is in there, and a lot of times we don't realize our inner child is really staring back at us in the mirror, just asking for some kind of empathy, asking for some kind of grace, some kind of forgiveness within self, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like where you felt completely out of balance, or you felt like you couldn't push through something, it's like because this action that you take where you decide to find more clarity out about your past is going to leave you to follow your dreams, like something that maybe you thought was impossible becomes possible, creates more opportunities for you, whatever that may mean. Like for instance, let's say that you've always, just for instance, okay, let's just say that you've always wanted to be a model. And maybe you had a really jealous ex who's like, you'll never model. You're hideous. I don't know. You're too fat or whatever, right? Some piece of crap ex. And so, like, you went your whole life since you were young because of that teenage boyfriend or girlfriend that told you were crap, and you never did it, although you could have totally done it, And so now, because whatever this is, you're realizing, okay, well, it was that person that triggered that, or it was people saying this or whatever, just because they were jealous. That's the reason why I didn't do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's making you realize more. And it's making you see your inner child more and being like, God, you did not deserve that, And realizing that you have far more options available to you than you thought. A lot of times we listen to people too much. Like, Leah, that's not a huge trait that you guys do, but a lot of the times we listen to people's opinions too much that deviate us from what it is that we truly feel pulled to. And it's like, if we feel pulled to something, there's a reason why. And that's what you're going to realize. Because something from the past that you've tried to suppress that has also suppressed opportunities for you is coming back up. And it's going to feel good as hell and make you more confident as well. So let's look at that sun in reverse. I heard self-limiting beliefs. Tell me about that sun in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Sun in the upright. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Star in reverse. For some of you, you need to realize that you guys have to be seen. Like, you need to be seen, or you need to be out in the public eye, or even if that's not it, it's like, if there's some kind of if there's some kind of insecurity issue or whatever the case, you need to find out where the heck that's coming from. Because what's interesting to me is, in regards to what you need to let go of, remember that you have the Ace of Swords in the upright, and you have the Ace of Swords in reverse for what you need to let go of. The Sun in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then the Sun. It's like, this is who you are. This is who you are, not this. This is you. This is your major arcana. This is who you are. And for a lot of you, you guys have just gone with Knight of Swords in reverse, whatever else, whatever lies or BS that other people have told you, and it's crap. It's crap. Stop listening to other people's opinions. Or for some of you, you're supposed to be a leader of some sort, but it's like you've been standing behind your best friend your whole life, or you're supposed to be Batman, not Robin, Six of Pentacles in reverse for the higher guidance. Okay. Okay. An opportunity that may have left you, whether a love opportunity, creative opportunity, something like that, is going to end up coming back around. But you have to know that you're worth it. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Strength in reverse, there's one of your major arcanas again. And so this is a sense of you speaking out and letting that inspire you. You speaking out in regards to what it is that you truly deserve, even if it fears you. Even if it fears you. I didn't mean to say it that way. I meant to say, even if it scares you. For some of you, you could end up shocking people. For some of you, you're going to end up shocking people because you may kind of act out of character a little bit with something. if you guys are Leo risings and Taurus is in your 10th house, you guys have the North Node and Uranus there. There's a lot going on there. So for some of you, this is something in regards to like your public status, something that you may end up doing out in the public. And I feel like you're going to shock a lot of people, not necessarily in a bad way, but this is like you finally putting your foot down on something and you're not believing the bull crap. Even if somebody hasn't necessarily said anything bad about you or bad to you or whatever, it's like, okay, why am I working for $6 an hour at blah, blah, blah when I do everybody's job? And it's like, finally, it's like you're taking a stand. You're taking a stand and you are you're healing yourself. Advice for Leo. Well, look at that. What did I say? There's house 10, house 1 and house 10. This is about you and this is about your reputation and possibly your career. This is about you finally breaking out of your shell, because for a lot of you, if you're a Leo rising, you're having that North Node and that Uranus transit, okay? It's all about you, your identity, how you are presenting yourself, just who you are authentically you, and also who you are out in the world. And because you were aligning with yourself and you were being more compassionate to yourself as well, I feel it's like it's almost like you are letting the world see like the real authentic you, like the real authentic everybody else you. It's like your individuality and your reputation, because for some of you, people perceive you in a light that you are not, and it really bothers you. And now it seems like whatever this is finally coming into alignment, where who you truly are is also what you're going to be known for. It's so exciting, you know? That's so exciting. Like maybe some of you have been a model your whole life and you're like, yeah, but like I'm also a writer, you know, like I'm a really talented writer. And you're like, you know, I don't even want to model, you know, and then you end up becoming like a famous writer. I don't know. It's something like that. So Leo, this is absolutely amazing. Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at. If you'd like to book a personal with me, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. If you have not yet, make sure that you like, comment, and share. And also, if you'd like to follow me on my new social media accounts, make sure that you look on the screen as well. Talk to you guys soon, Leo. Peace out.